In a stunning revelation, Melania Trump, wife of President Donald Trump, has allegedly embraced Islam, sending shockwaves through the U.S. and Muslim communities worldwide. This unexpected twist has left many wondering, what does this mean for President Trump's political future and his relationship with Muslim voters? Throughout his campaign, Trump made surprising moves to connect with the Muslim community. From public displays of support to his wife addressing Muslims directly with a friendly "Assalamu alaikum," he seemed to be reaching out in a way that many didn't expect. But what if Melania's supposed conversion is part of a larger strategy to shift American politics? As rumors swirl about her new faith, some speculate that this could be a game changer in the ongoing Israel-Palestine conflict, the relationship between Jews and Muslims in the U.S., and the political loyalty of Muslim voters who had previously supported Trump. Could Melania's conversion be more than just a personal decision, or is it all a clever political maneuver? Find out the truth behind this viral story and what it means for the future of American politics. Peace be upon you, friends. A shocking revelation has taken the American public by storm. Melania Trump, the wife of President Donald Trump, has reportedly converted to Islam. This news has sparked a wave of excitement and speculation among the U.S. Muslim community, while simultaneously drawing protests from the Jewish community. The implications of such an announcement are immense, and people are questioning what this means for the future of U.S. politics, especially the ongoing conflict between Jews and Muslims. If true, this would be a monumental event in both political and religious history. The idea that the wife of the sitting president of the United States has embraced Islam is causing an uproar, especially among Jewish groups who are finding it difficult to accept that the First Lady would support Islam. This could potentially shift the dynamics of international relations, especially concerning U.S. policies toward Israel and Palestine, as well as Muslim communities both in the U.S. and abroad. Ever since the news of Melania's alleged conversion broke, the American public has been rife with speculation. Some are claiming that Melania was always a Muslim, while others believe that she converted recently. This has led many to question why Donald Trump has been so heavily focused on promising peace and cooperation with Muslims during his presidency. Could it be that Melania's conversion explains his newfound affection for the Muslim community? These questions are only growing in the wake of this unexpected revelation. The timing of this news is crucial, given the current political climate. During his election campaign, Donald Trump made significant strides in gaining Muslim support, which was pivotal in his victory. In fact, it has been reported that 95% of American Muslims voted for Trump in the 2020 election. A surprising statistic considering the traditionally left-leaning political preferences of many Muslim voters. This shift in voting patterns raises the question, why did so many Muslims turn to Trump despite his controversial policies, particularly those concerning Middle Eastern relations? One of the key reasons for Trump's success with Muslim voters could be his rhetoric. Throughout his campaign, Trump repeatedly promised to work toward peace in the Middle East. He promised to bring an end to the endless wars and conflicts, to address the suffering of Palestinian people, and to work toward the protection of Muslims, both in America and abroad. These promises resonated with a large portion of the Muslim community, who were looking for a candidate who could bring change to the status quo and move away from the policies that have often ignored their concerns. Many saw Trump as someone who could bring real transformation in U.S. foreign policy and give them a voice. In addition, Trump often brought his wife Melania into the fold during his campaign speeches, where she would regularly greet Muslim audiences with the words, "Assalamu alaikum," peace be upon you. This gesture was widely appreciated by Muslim voters, who saw it as a sign of respect and goodwill. The gesture sparked further speculation. Could Melania be secretly Muslim? Her warm embrace of Islamic traditions and her respectful treatment of Muslims led some to believe that she might have converted to Islam. This connection and understanding with the Muslim community were clearly seen as a game changer. It's no surprise that this approach worked wonders during the election, where his leadership resonated with voters who had long felt ignored. So hats off to Donald Trump for his strategic efforts and unique political outreach that garnered widespread support even from unexpected places. The importance of symbolism in politics cannot be understated. Throughout his campaign, Donald Trump used every opportunity to present himself as a champion of the Muslim community. His close relationship with Melania seemed to reinforce this image, especially as she accompanied him to rallies where she made statements acknowledging the struggles and aspirations of Muslims. This symbolic support was significant given the challenges Muslims faced under previous administrations, particularly the Obama administration, which, despite being largely supportive, was often criticized for its handling of Middle Eastern foreign policy. During the campaign, Melania would often speak about the importance of peace and coexistence among all religions. She would describe her admiration for Islamic traditions and culture, which in turn endeared her to many Muslims. It is no surprise that Melania's alleged conversion has caused such a stir, given the powerful symbolism of a high-profile political figure embracing a faith that is often misunderstood and marginalized in the West. However, despite the positive gestures, many remain skeptical. Some argue that Trump's support for the Muslim community was merely a political tactic. Could it be that Trump was simply using Melania's apparent conversion to appeal to Muslim voters in key swing states? After all, the Muslim population in America has been steadily growing, and their support could be crucial in securing a second term for the president. One of the most eye-opening moments during Donald Trump's election campaign came when he and his wife Melania visited a mosque. This was an unexpected and bold move, as it was rare for a sitting president, especially one with such a polarizing reputation, to be seen visiting a mosque, let alone with his wife by his side. At the mosque, Melania wore a traditional Muslim headscarf, symbolizing respect and a willingness to connect with the Muslim community. She greeted the attendees with a warm "Assalamu alaikum," peace be upon you, which instantly struck a chord with Muslim voters and many around the world. The moment was captured on camera and quickly went viral, sparking widespread discussion and speculation. The visit to the mosque raised many eyebrows and generated heated debate. Was this just another political stunt, or was it a genuine gesture of respect for Islam and the Muslim people? Some viewed it as a strategic move to build bridges with the Muslim community, especially in the face of rising Islamophobia in the United States. Others saw it as a message that Trump, despite his controversial policies, was prepared to take a more inclusive and tolerant approach toward religious diversity. At the mosque, Melania was seen listening intently to the recitation of the Quran, her face reflecting deep contemplation. Many eyewitnesses noted that she appeared deeply moved by the verses, her demeanor suggesting a sincere interest in learning more about the faith. For some, this was the moment that truly fueled rumors of Melania's possible conversion to Islam. There were whispers that her actions were not simply a political gesture, but a sign that she had quietly embraced the religion. In these moments, it's difficult not to feel emotional. We can only pray that Allah guides her heart and soul toward the truth. May He bless her with the wisdom and understanding to embrace Islam if it is His will. As Muslims, we believe that guidance comes from Allah alone, and we hope that Melania's heart will open to the light of Islam. Let us all make dua, supplication, for her, that Allah may guide her to the straight path and grant her peace and faith. Please take a moment to join us in prayer and write Ameen in the comments, hoping that this gesture is not just a political act, but the beginning of a profound personal transformation. May Allah bless her, guide her, and grant her peace in this life and the next. While many Muslims were overjoyed by Melania's apparent conversion, the Jewish community was less than thrilled. The idea that the First Lady of the United States could embrace Islam was met with anger and confusion by many Jewish Americans, who saw it as a betrayal of their close relationship with the Trump administration. Israel has been one of the U.S. as closest allies, and many Jews in America see Trump's policies toward Israel as a source of pride. As the news spread, protests erupted in some Jewish communities, with some calling for an end to the Trump administration's policies of engagement with Muslims. The Jewish community is known for its strong political influence, and this backlash raised concerns about the future of Trump's relationship with Israel, and his domestic support among Jewish Americans. The potential political ramifications of this news are vast. If Melania truly converted to Islam, it could signal a shift in U.S. foreign policy, particularly in the Middle East. Trump's policies have already been controversial, especially his unwavering support for Israel and his actions in the Gaza conflict. If he were to take a more balanced approach toward Muslim-majority countries, it could alienate his base of support among Jewish Americans and lead to a reevaluation of U.S. priorities in the region. Some believe that Trump could use this opportunity to push for a more peaceful solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, while others fear that it could result in further tensions between the U.S. and Israel. The Muslim community in the U.S. is already divided on Trump's policies, and any shift in his approach could have major consequences for the future of U.S. politics. In conclusion, the question remains, what does Melania Trump's alleged conversion to Islam mean for the future of the United States? Will it lead to greater peace and understanding between the U.S. and Muslim-majority countries? Or will it further divide the nation along religious lines? Will Trump's relationship with Israel be affected by this development? Or will it remain unchanged? Only time will tell. As we move forward, the implications of this story are still unfolding, and it's clear that it will have a lasting impact on American politics for years to come.